Blessed be the Lord, who has not given us as prey to their teeth. Our souls has escaped as a bird from the snare of the fowlers. The snare is broken, and we have escaped. We are now in 2025. Now, our help is in the name of the Lord, who made the heavens and the earth.
Head of Service, Mr. Bayo Philip, expressed gratitude to God, noting that the public service is fortunate to have a governor committed to civil servants' welfare.
In the outgoing year, this administration paid workers' salary in all sectors as and when due, granted cash-backed promotion to about 5,049 deserving officers. Permanent secretaries were appointed in 2 rounds. Workers in the state now enjoy a minimum wage of 73,000.
In his sermon titled, "Now That We Are Here, What Should We Do?" the senior elder at Seasons of Life Ministry, Michael Ogunbayode, urged attendees to understand divine timing and align their actions with God's purpose.
In our souls and the places where God has given us grace to walk, that the sacred dimension will come upon each and every one of us. You will know what to do and you will do it right. The intention is not what you do or what you not do. It's the timing and obedience. And the moment you get into it, bam, it happens.
Governor Aiyedatiwa congratulated workers for entering the new year and reaffirmed his administration's commitment to inclusivity, transparency, and prioritizing the welfare of all citizens. He expressed gratitude for past successes despite challenges and encouraged loyalty to the vision of a vibrant Ondo State.
As we set out in the new year, culminating in the commencement of a new mandate of 4 years from 24th February 2025, our vision for the state will be anchored on our campaign mantra, Odatiwa Odirorun, a policy blueprint which is captured in the phrase, our ease, an acronym which has been disaggregated as follows. The first O of our ease, order, security, and the rule of law. The U stand for urban and rural development through agriculture and blue economy. The R, revolutionary technological advancement and industrialization. The first E, efficient healthcare and socioeconomic welfare. A, adequate power and affordable energy. And that is already happening. S, sustainable agricultural development and tourism. And the last E, education, human capital development, and entrepreneurship.
Highlighting his administration's achievements over the past year, Aiyedatiwa announced plans for a retreat for government officials to align efforts with his administration's goals. The event concluded with special prayers for Nigeria, Ondo State, Governor Aiyedatiwa and his family, as well as the public service. Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
Senate Committee Chairman on Privatization, Senator Orji Uzor says the economic reforms of President Bola Tinubu, and particularly the landmark tax reform bills, were necessary to growth. The senator representing Abia North Senatorial District in the National Assembly explained that the revamping of the nation's laws, some of which were over 100 years old, was imperative and inevitable. He argued that some of the legislations were obsolete and ineffective to meet the expectations of the current global economic realities. The former Abia State Governor, speaking of the tax reform bills, commended Tinubu and described his move as a bold step and advocated wider consultations, faulting its mode of introducing the proposed legislations to the National Assembly because, according to him, Nigerians were not sufficiently educated before the bills were introduced. The lawmaker said for Nigeria to make any meaningful progress like China, the 36 states must be made to compete among each other. Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has invited former President Olusegun Obasanjo for a tour of the Port Harcourt refinery to verify its operations. This invitation was sequel to Obasanjo's recent interview with a television station where he alluded to advice from Shell Petroleum Development Company suggesting the refinery would not function effectively. The former Nigerian leader also alleged that the National Oil Company has been misleading Nigerians about the refinery's functionality. NNPCL's Chief Corporate Communications Officer, Olufemi Shone, while responding to Obasanjo's claims, however, invited the former president to visit this facility, saying the company is committed to transparency and accountability. The NNPCL's spokesperson also called on Obasanjo to work with NNPCL in its determination to guarantee Nigeria's energy security, while he added the NNPCL embarked on a complete overhaul of the refinery and has moved from oil and gas to become an integrated energy company. The National Agency for Food and Drugs Administration and Control has alerted healthcare providers and the public about a suspected counterfeit batch of Fesgo 600 mg and 10 ml cancer injection in circulation. In a statement via its official X handle, NAFDAC disclosed that a doctor at the hospital reported that the suspected counterfeit drug brought in by a patient matched another previously identified counterfeit. NAFDAC stated further that the marketing authorization holder, Roche, reviewed images of the suspected product and confirmed it as falsified, adding that Roche identified several inconsistencies, including a non-existent batch number, incorrect language, missing tamper evidence features, and mismatched labels compared to genuine products. The agency emphasized the risk of counterfeit drugs, warning that they undermine the safety and effectiveness of medicines. The agency reassured the public that efforts to identify and remove counterfeit products from circulation were ongoing. And authorities has confirmed that a small aircraft plunged into the roof of a large furniture manufacturing facility in Southern California, killed 2 people, while 19 others sustained injuries on Thursday. The Fort Lieutenant Police Department said the facilities are believed to have been the occupant of the aircraft. Those injured were inside the building at the time of the crash. According to a flight tracking service, the aircraft went down less than 2 minutes after departing from Fullerton Municipal Airport in Orange County, roughly 6 miles, 10 kilometers from Disneyland. The crash follows another incident in November when a 4-seat aircraft crashed into a 3.5 mile from the airport during an emergency landing. And as developing stories, so join us at noon for World News. Good morning.